I've got a funny feeling tonight's going to be hell. It's a bit sketchy in that if I slide off. Does feel a little bit claustrophobic in here though. Look at that, it's absolutely soaking wet. This is not good. I don't know what to do. This is a bit of a disaster. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back and welcome to the Lake District. Tonight we're camping, as you can probably guess from the thumbnail. Well, I hope you can, I don't know. And at this point I never know what the hell the thumbnail's going to be, so it might not be right. But tonight it's a little bit different because we're not camping in a tent. We're camping in a bivvy bag. So I've just parked at the National Trust car park down here at the New Dungeon Gill. Let me spin you around first of all. Look at these little cuties. How cute is that? Straight away, within 5 minutes of walking up here, we got some herdy lamb action. Anyway, before I was really interrupted by those very, very cute lambs, I was just going to say that we're heading up towards Harrison Stickle, that pointy one up there, somewhere. There's no real definite plan yet. I'm just going to get up there somewhere and see where we can, I was going to say pitch the bivvy bag. It's not pitch, it's just lay the bag out on the ground and get in it. But hey, look, we've got a bit of gate action as well. So herdies and gates within 30 seconds of the start. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting night. I'm going to talk about weather a little bit further on, because although it's nice now, the forecast later on is a little bit, potentially a bit spicy. So we'll see. It's going to be a good test of the bivvy bag, that's for sure. So I'll tell you what, let's get up to Stickletown and, well, I'll probably catch up with you, again on the way up there. Get yourself a brew, flip a neck. You're going to need it, I think, tonight. Whew, stop for a breather. It's a hell of a pull up here. It really is, straight out of the car park and you're up. But it's been a steady stream of traffic coming down. It's bank holiday week. It's half term, school half term, so all the kids are off and what have you. And it's busy, the lake's busy. But look at I can't speak. Stickle Gill. It's really full at the moment. Considering how dry it's been lately, it's incredibly full. And I guess, well, the last couple of days it has rained quite a bit. So it's interesting how quickly it fills back up again, How green everything goes so quickly as well. I haven't brought my camera because of the bivvy bag situation. I can't for definite know that I can keep everything dry tonight. Yeah, it could get a little bit crazy, and I just can't guarantee dryness. So I've brought minimal gear really, and it's a shame because it is looking nice. It's looking, well, certainly over that way, once we get a bit further up, it's looking flipping moody. So this is the beauty of while camping and heading off later in the afternoon. All the people are coming down, finished for the day. There's a few more up there. There's another path going down. I can see a stream of people going down there as well. And then obviously I've gone past loads of people. Look at that view. So yeah, it's nice. I'm the only one going up here. So it's just a nice feeling. Just heading into the unknown, into oblivion and potentially hell. And that's the thing with these videos, you never know what's going to happen. At this point now, I have no idea what lays ahead. It could be awful. So that other camp I did up here, similar sort of thing, same route. Winter day though, went camping and all hell broke loose. At that point when I was here, I had no idea that was going to happen. But I've got a funny feeling tonight's going to be hell. Oh no, that's gone. Hey, this one shifted, look. This never used to be like this. Hell. I don't know if you can hear me then, but yeah, there's obviously been a boulder shift quite significantly. And you can't jump that gap either. Look at that flipping view. Look at it. Okay, first glimpse of BIVVY Arc just here, and we're getting more people coming down. As you can see, there's some people on the other side of the path there, but flipping it, look at the light now. Hellfire. Not far from Stickle Tarn, just over here, look, behind that cute herdie and its lamb. Here we go. Look at the light on the other side of the tarn. Oh my goodness. And if you've watched that video, you know, it all kind of hell broke loose up in the snow and the wind and everything else. That was up on there, on that ridge there. That's Bleerig, but that's BIVVY Arc, lovely. And we're going up there, look. And it's not getting any easier from now on. It's just pretty much the same. In fact, it might even be a bit steeper this bit. Honestly, I can't remember. Where's all the tents? I thought, with it being school holidays, I thought there'd be tents up here. There, I thought there'd be tents way over there, look. Up here, there's not be tents up there. I thought it'd be Tent City. That's kind of tempting, you know, with the with the tent, but also with the BIVVY bag. And that's the beauty of the BIVVY bag, is the fact I can pitch it anywhere, pitch it. I can just lay it anywhere. And then that's it, away we go, like little ledges and stuff. So that's the reason really why I want to go up here and just find some little nook somewhere. It's looking very, very grey up there. The clouds are rolling in already. Oh God. Oh, that's rather nice, isn't it? Look at the light here. Wow. A little patch going to Bleerig, and you can see a little bit more on to the side there going up towards, that's on Seat Saddle in fact, and looking down towards Elterwater, Chapel Style. Beautiful. So we're not far off the summit now, it's just up there. We're going to get to a point in a minute where the path kind of branches off. We can either take the path up to Harrison Stickle, which is what we're going to do, or we could go over to BIVVY Arc, which we might do, yeah, I don't know. Nothing's written in stone. Okay, here we are on that path heading straight towards Harrison Stickle now. Did I even say that right? Harrison Stickle. And I'm keeping my eyes peeled now, because there could be anything around here, little ledges and all sorts of things that we could all perch on. So just looking back towards BIVVY, I'm gonna lose my mind. I didn't bring the camera. I didn't bring it. Flipping bivvying, honestly. If I'd brought the tent, I would have brought the camera. So all herdies are born black, and normally have little white ears as well. The reason they're born black is to blend in with the volcanic rock in wherever they came from, Scandinavia. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted by that light. Beautiful. Oh, look at that herdie. That would be a good spot, wouldn't it? Can I boot it off? Okay, here we are on the summit of Harrison Stickle. Did I say that right? It doesn't sound like I'm saying it right. But look at the views now. I don't know if you can hear me, this is a problem. So this is what I was going to talk about earlier, about the weather. So now we're up here, we're exposed to that westerly wind, and at the moment it's westerly. However, tonight, when the heavy rain comes in at midnight, it's going to switch round to south and then southeast, so switch right round. I kind of need to be really, this side here dropping down there a little bit, but look at the flipping views. So I think, yeah, this is the actual highest point here. And I've actually sat down here a couple of times on my butties and I couldn't remember in my head, thinking, is it big enough for a... Hey, you know, it could be, you know. Let's have a look. That's cute, isn't it? So out of that westerly wind, I mean, it's a bit sketchy in that if I slide off, because they are slippy, I'd end up falling down that or that. But it is super sheltered. So I'm supposed to be trying to find somewhere to sleep the night, but this is a real distraction. Look at it. Pavey arc here, glee rig. That light is stunning. Stunning. Okay, I think I've discounted this because we've got a big rock sticking up here. It's just gonna puncture my my mat. Wow. Looking down towards the valley, I mean, look at it. It's crazy. And we've got Weatherlam over here as well. Swirl Howe, the old man, bit of Doe Crag, Piker Blisco, Piker Stickle here, look at that. But I can't dawdle, I'm already getting cold, you know. Still looking. Oh God, it takes flipping ages. There are so many potential places to go, but there's always a downside to each one. Like, oh God, you know, there's a bit of a rock fall there potentially. You know, the wind's going to come in. Oh, actually, hang on. This could be, this is it. This is it, I found it. Here we go. That's perfect. However, there is a problem, and let me explain. At midnight tonight, it's forecast heavy rain. Heavy rain, so all night as well, till about lunchtime tomorrow. So, gonna get wet, and like I said, I don't know if I said it, I don't know if I cut it out or not. Look at these two here. Hey, here it is. The wind is, at the moment, coming from the west, but it's gonna be switching round to a southeasterly. I mean, this is the best place I found. It's so flat and lovely, but I'm gonna be getting, we're gonna get battered all night. I guess that's the test, isn't it? We'll see how we get on. Yeah, it might not be too bad, because, you know, sometimes rocks like this, they kind of deflect the wind, and I might just be out of the way here. I don't know, who knows? I don't know. I'm still in two minds actually, because it's sloping the wrong way. I need to be the way. I want my head facing away from the wind. If the wind's coming that way, I don't want it coming straight into the bivvy bag. I think the search continues. I think it does. It's continuing. Let's have a look around here. We'll see if we can find something else. Okay, I found another little ledge, and I think this is the one. This is it. I mean, look at that, it's perfect. I'd never be able to get the tent in there, but obviously I can get a bivvy in there. That is absolutely superb. I mean, like I said, it is a little bit open, but it just means I'll get battered. It'll be fine. It's all waterproof. I've got my waterproofs. I'm going to get in it fully dressed as well tonight, just ready to go, ready to bug out if I need to. So it's not a problem. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. At the moment, not a breath of wind, so yay. I could do with finding some boulders really, some big rocks, just to stick it on the bag so it doesn't blow away, and then I can just relax a little bit and have some food. We've got some food. Right, let's get it set up. Here is the bivvy bag. This is the Rab Storm bivvy. I don't know if you can hear me, the microphone's over there, but that's it. That is the shelter for tonight. Not a big hoofing tent, no poles, nothing, just, well, look, have a look. Just a bag. That's it. So I think I'm going to lay it out here, right here, where there's loads of sheep poo and stuff. You can see the sheep have been here. Just to be safe. Okay, so that's me sleep mat in there. Look, it's not going to be a lot of room in there. This is the tent, that's it. So I think I'll leave my sleeping bag out for now, packed away, sorry. And somehow I need to get this stuff in here as well. This is kind of like bits of clothing and electronics and stuff. That wind seems to be whipping around a little bit. So I'm going to zip it up. I don't want any critters getting in there, even though they can, and they will. Okay, I mean that's it. That's pretty much set up. I've got my head torch on. It's nowhere near dark yet. A bit premature, but I thought I'd get it ready now anyway. So yeah, sort of set up. Like I said, need to put the sleeping bag out, but I'll wait a little bit longer. Gonna have a beer in a minute. So yeah, weather-wise, I think I've already mentioned it. Rain's coming in midnight, heavy rain all the way through. We're going to get wet. But the biggest thing that I'm worried about isn't the rain or the weather or getting cold or anything like that. I mean, that's fine. I can get inside there. Like I said, I'll probably keep all my clothes on and just be ready to bail anyway. The biggest worry tonight are the things that are going to crawl in it. So, spiders, for starters, I'm a little bit worried about that. And midges aren't a problem because it's a bit windy, so that's fine. Thank the Lord. But the biggest threat are the ticks. I'm really worried that ticks are going to crawl all over me tonight and cover me. If you've read my Ticky Tom story on Instagram, that could happen. It could be a true story. Yeah, so what I've done is I've sprayed it all right around the entrance, everywhere, with jungle formula. Bloody hell, that wind's starting to come round. I've sprayed all my clothes with it as well. So I'm hoping that, you know, touch wood, nothing's going to attach tonight. We don't want that at all, do we? But yeah, that's it. It's not a bad spot. If it comes in rainy, it's going to be hell. It's going to be hell on earth, but I kind of want that. The purpose of the bivvy bag really is not so much on days like today. It was to kind of get out, you know, and just sleep under the stars and enjoy the view. When you're in a tent, you kind of, once you've shut the door, you've locked yourself away from the world. You can't see it anymore. You might as well be in your back garden. I've said this before. It's you just seem to disconnect from your environment. So I've always fancied the idea of just getting out in a bivvy bag up on a hill somewhere, sunset and then sunrise, and just enjoy it. But then I thought, you know what? It'd be great to do it on a horrible night to start off with. Just do it on a horrendous night, and then anything else after that, any subsequent bivvies after this will be just a piece of cake. It'll be a walk in the park. So it's a bit of a baptism of fire. That's the whole purpose of this. If I don't slide off there, which could happen. You never know. You just don't know. Like I said further down there, I've got no idea what's going to happen tonight. Anything could happen. However, there is one thing that is definitely going to happen. Wow, that wind needs to stop. Is we're going to crack a beer open. I've got two, so I'm going to have a beer, and then we'll have some scramage. Let's crack one open. Hey, look at that cloud. It's all looking a bit scary now, isn't it? Look at it. Oh no, it's going to be that night again. It's going to happen again, isn't it? It was just over there. Look, Blee Rig. That's what happened. We're higher tonight, higher. Anyway, beer. Let's get one on. Okay, the wind is definitely changing direction. It's definitely picking up. Have I made a boob by setting up camp here? Feels a little bit. I might just have one, you know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm in the mood for a beer. It's getting a bit chilly. Anyway, Steve Wallace Step 2. Cheers to you. Hope you're enjoying it. If you are, please, you know, do the usual. It kind of helps. Oh, this is good. So after my last video, 6.5%. I might just have one. After my last video where I was saying I'm not drinking much. I'm still not drinking much. Still keeping off the full alcohol beer. Just not feeling it, but I thought tonight it'd be quite nice just to have a couple. But I think once we're inside here, once we're inside the bivvy bag, it should be pretty cosy. I don't know whether I'm going to be sleeping in the sleeping bag or not. I don't know. Possibly. It is a bit cool actually. So we'll see what happens there. Sweet. It's not a bad place though, is it? It's a bit wild. It's a bit, you know, a bit grim, a bit bleak, but very beautiful. I can definitely think of worse places to be right now. Okay, so food-wise, I'm not cheating. Well, I'm not cooking. I just can't bother cooking. I just want to bring a light setup, and then bring, you know, jet boil and everything else, and loads of water and blah blah. So I've gone with some pies. I was going to get one pie. I got two. I actually got four. Well, two of them are tarts, but technically. So I got them from Higginson's in Grange. We'll start off with meat and potato. Yeah. And then I've got a I know it's ridiculous, isn't it? 2 pies. I have 2 pizzas, so why not? It's only a small one. This one's a pork and chili jam. Got a bit of HP sauce as well. I can't have pie without HP, can you? This is going to be carnage, isn't it? I think I'm going to bite into it and then stick a bit of HP inside. Cheers. Look at the state of that. Oh yeah. There you go. Get in there. Oh, that's good. So I bought some Gaviscon as well. I bought the pies and I went across the road and got some Gaviscon because I'm going to have heartburn. That weather can do whatever it wants now. Please don't. Just every now and then there's like a really big gust of wind and it seems to be coming down, right down here. I'm in a flipping wind tunnel again. Type 2 fun this, isn't it? It's big. Oh God. I was almost sick everywhere then. So, I mean, I would point everything out to you. I've done it a gazillion times. You know what it all is. I ate that pie in about 3 seconds, honestly. It didn't even touch the sides. But this is Lingmoor here. I'll just talk about that. Lingmoor, Windermere. Behind Lingmoor, way off in the distance, we can actually see Gummers How, where I was with Finn last week. And we're obviously at the top end of Windermere now. That wind. Anyway, let's have the pork and what was it? Pork and chili jam. That was it. What is it? It was a heart-stopping moment. Then I thought I'd lost it in the space of like 20 seconds. That's rather nice. Oh, that is really good. Look at the clouds rolling in. That's looking rather foreboding, isn't it? Let's do what we always, well, not always do, but sometimes do on these camps and have a little wander around and see what we can see without falling off anything, you know. It's definitely getting up, isn't it? I made a boob here. Shall I go somewhere else? I mean, I could. That is the beauty of the bivvy bag. I could just pick the whole lot up and just move it. But yeah, so we can see right out towards Helvellyn there. such a yob. And we got St Sunday there in the middle, Fairfield, the Fairfield Horseshoe. You can see right out towards the Kentmere Horseshoe as well, Ilbel. Windermere with a spaceship above it. That looks amazing, doesn't it? And then we can see right out towards Morecambe Bay. And we've got Wetherlam in the clouds now, so that's all dropped very quickly. All of Coniston Man in the cloud. And that is what's going to happen tonight. So I think we're going to wake up. There's going to be no sleep, I don't think. But in the morning, it's going to be, we're going to be in Crag, so need to be careful navigating off here. Just don't walk in that direction. I need to walk back up and back round again. Oh, it's getting chilly, you know. I don't think I'm going to be out very long at all. It's actually a bit more sheltered here, you know. I think this little rock wall here is actually helping to deflect some of the wind. It won't deflect the rain. I'm going to get it, but it's not as bad as it was just here. So fingers crossed I haven't made too much of a boob. But look at it all coming in. Look, can you see it? Oh no! We're gonna die. Okay, I think it's time to get in. I'm starting to get cold now. Yeah, I'm gonna stick my shoes in bin bag and stick them somewhere. I don't know, I don't know where, so they don't get wet or blown off the hill. That would be disaster, wouldn't it? Can you imagine that, waking up in the morning? There's going to be no sleeping, but just kind of getting out in the morning and the shoes have gone. Right, I'll see you inside. Okay, it's going to get quite tricky to film now because there's obviously not a lot of room in here. I just don't know how it's going to work, but I'll try and film as much as I can so you can experience this hell. So let's have a look, time check. It is 9:30, So actually, yeah, sunset. It's just happened. Just happened now. So it's gonna go dark very quickly now, I think. So we've got what, 2.5 hours? Yeah, 2.5 hours until the rain is forecast to come in, but it could come in an hour early. You know, the forecast was not a lot of certainty in the weather forecast. That's what they said. If it gets horrendous and I'm completely soaked to the skin and I'm cold, then we'll just go. We'll get the hell off the hill. I've got enough light to illuminate a football field, honestly. It just feels a little bit like a waiting game now. Waiting for that rain to come in. I don't really know what the hell you can see anymore, but fun! Yay! It is fun. It is fun at the moment. Even later on when it gets horrendous, it'll still be fun. It does feel a little bit claustrophobic in here though, I must admit. I would bring you in, but I don't even know where to put you, to be honest with you. I'll put my pillow out as well. Oh. It is so comfy and so cosy at the moment. Okay, I thought I'd just show you the kind of space that we're working with here. As in, there isn't much at all. So I've got this little bit of headspace here, which is actually not so bad. I've got my pillow here, and then I've got the outside there. So it's actually a lot darker than it looks on this screen. So I'll be closing this very soon. I've got my pee bottle there, look. I've got a set of waterproof trousers down there somewhere. Can you even see? There's my waterproof trousers. I'm probably going to be sticking them on as soon as I get up in the morning. It's going to be heavy rain, so I'm just going to get dressed and go. Gaviscon. I've got all my electronics down there to keep on filming if I can. You know, I don't know how much filming I'm going to be doing, to be honest with you. And there's my sleeping bag. That's me. That's my body down there. Can you see my body? So I'm just going to keep hanging around. I might try and drift off. Maybe get 30 minutes, something like that, and just wait for this rain. Okay, it is 20 past 11 and as you can see it's pitch black and we're just getting the first drops of rain. Look, can you see it? You might be able to see it. I can definitely feel it. Rocks. Grass. But I can see, I mean you might be able to see it. Let's turn the lights out a bit. Can you see lights down? No, you can't. Okay, wind is picking up significantly now, and I think the rain's coming as well. Here it comes. So it's around about 20 to 12, and it's forecast midnight for heavy rain. So I think they've got it pretty much spot on. Every now and then I'm getting these really strong gusts of wind, you know, really strong, like my whole body's just like, whoa. It's dawned on me that I'm not actually pegged down. I've got no guy ropes, I've got no pegs in. There's nothing to keep me attached to this hill. It's just the fact that I'm low to the ground is the only thing that's kind of probably keep me safe. I'm a little bit concerned that if I get a strong gust of wind, I'm going to be off the edge of the cliff. Picked up the woo. It's actually pretty good in here. It's fairly windproof, as in I can't feel the cold of the wind. I can hear the flapping of the wind. I can feel the flapping. And it is a bit damp in here, it has to be said. Bloody hell, shut up. I'm trying to talk to you. I shall update you as things happen, and hopefully nothing's going to happen. Hopefully we're not going to get blown off the cliff. It's looking a bit wet in here, isn't it? Look at that. I don't know whether that's just my moisture from breathing or whether that's water coming in. No idea. Close this though, I can feel it coming in. definitely getting wet. Water's coming in. The storm flap on this thing's not working, look. It's just, that's just fresh air. Look, that's sky there. And the rain's coming right and hit me right in the face. So that storm flap on the outside just isn't closing. So it's a really big storm flap, but it rolled up and it's not sticking to the Velcro now. So I'm having to hold it kind of through the bag. So I don't mind that, as long as it, you know, as long as the water doesn't keep coming in. This is not working. Look at that. It's absolutely soaking wet. Oh God. Look at it. The actual river of water running down here. There's a bit of a design flaw with it. This storm flap doesn't work. So it's 12:30. It's sunrise at 5, and it's going to be doing this for another 4.5 hours. It's going to be like a lake in here. Well, it's coming in the whole, every bit of this door. You can even see me now, I don't know. It's coming in every bit of this door. Well, we'll see. I'll keep you posted. There's been no sleep tonight at all. I've got an actual lake forming now. Look. This is not good. Oh God. It's getting windier. Significantly windier, significantly wetter as well, look. I don't know what to do, I don't know. All I can do is just stay here and just endure it. At the moment I'm still warm. I think if that changes, if I start to feel water come through the sleeping bag and I'm just getting cold, you know, I guess I'd have to pack up and go. Anyway, hope you're having fun. I think I'll brew. I could murder a brew right now. It's getting heavier. Every time I just saw a about to drop off, it's got a massive gust. I'm absolutely soaking wet. Everything's just drenched. Totally drenched. This is a bit of a disaster. Yay! Fun! Morning. I think it's morning. I think it's actually about 3:30 at the moment. So, where are we now? Sunrise is at 4:48, I think it is. But it's already getting light. I can see the light kind of starting to happen now. God, can you see how wet this is? I think it's a combination of excuse me, a combination of water coming in through the vent, definitely a design flaw that, and a bit of condensation as well. So my sleeping bag is soaked, you know, on the outside, but it hasn't penetrated still, so I'm still nice and toasty warm. Anyway, I'm gonna have a bit more kip, about an hour kip, and then start to think about making a move. So I'll see you in a bit. Morning. It is officially morning now, so the sun has risen. Not really. Somewhere. It is somewhere out there behind 50,000 miles of cloud. Anyway, have I slept at all? Have I buggery? I think I might have had maybe all in about 5 minutes. It's like just drifting off and yeah, not comfortable at all, but an interesting experiment nonetheless. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to galvanise myself now to get the hell out of here. At the moment, I'm kind of damp around my arms and around my head, but my body's really warm and dry.
in a minute, when I get out, everything's going to be soaked. So I've got my waterproof pants are in here somewhere. Somehow get them on, try and pack as much away as possible that's already in here if I can. I mean, I can't really sit up or anything, it's a bit tricky, so you can't see me now. The light moved, soz. Then I'm going to stuff everything in the pack and just run off here as quickly as possible. It is proper thick clag out there, so it'll be interesting. And then we'll get to the van. I've got a change of clothes down there. I'm going to get changed. And the idea is to go to Styles. I want to go to Styles and get some breakfast this morning. I want to get the American breakfast because I've not had it for ages and I really want it. I want a big stack of pancakes. I think that's not a lot to ask for, is it? But that's hours off yet, so I'm probably going to just get in the van, get changed, drive and park outside of Styles and probably have a nap, I think. So that's the plan anyway. Yeah, so here we go. Let's do it. Oh God. Yay, having fun. Okay. Let's do this. So I've got the onboard mic working. Hopefully you can hear. If not, well, it's not a lot I can do about it. So I think it's 4 minutes past 5. I'll show you out there in a minute. It does look, well, you can't see anything, but it's just so atmospheric. It's stuck to the inside of the inside of the bivvy. Look at that. But I don't know if you noticed, I brought the synthetic bag this time because I knew it was going to be soggy. That'll do. That's not normally how I roll it up, by the way. So I'm always glad at this point when everything's packed away like this. It's kind of pressure's off now. It's like, that's it. We're just walking in the rain. Nothing different there, nothing unusual. I don't know if you can hear me now, but these rocks came in handy last night, particularly that one, which I pulled from over there. I just kept touching it in the night just to make sure that I hadn't slid off, you know, or moved somewhat. There's no way of knowing, you know, every time the wind shook. I was thinking, flipping heck, am I slipping off towards that? The rain's coming in, so I need to be careful here where I'm pointing the camera, but I'm going to show you where we were, look. But we did it, we survived the night. Well done, guys. Well done, we did it with my body. Woo! Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to head around the north side of Harrison Stickle. So we're not going to go up to the summit, I don't think. Right, let me show you. Hey, look, it's trying to clear. Can you see it? Sort of. Just a little bit then, just that little patch there is, well, it's gone now. But yeah, look at that, it's just grim as hell. Sorry. Pike Howe is there, so we saw that last night, remember? So we're going to be heading down underneath Harrison Stickle here, down there, and I think probably by Pike Howe we should be out of the cloud base should be gone. I've got no idea if you heard any of that then. I'm just having a quick check, make sure I've got everything. Haven't left any rubbish anywhere, any pastry or anything. Nothing, is it? That's just me rock that held me bag in place. Very handy. That's where my body was all night. Right, I think we're good. I think we're good to go. That's what I was touching, just to make sure still there. Right, come on, let's get going. Okay, change of plan. I'm actually going to go up over onto Harrison Stickle, because I'm here. Otherwise I'm going to have to go down and round and kind of back up a little bit. I might as well just do it here. and then pick up the usual path. It wasn't like this yesterday, was it? Okay, here we are on the summit. Kidding. You can see pike stickle through the gloomage. Oh, it's like a river down here as well. My Sportiva's bossing it though, once again. Dry feet, grippy feet. Pike stickle looks so close, doesn't it? Okay, I got disorientated then. This isn't actually the way I normally come off Harrison Stickle. I normally come round that way, but it's all going to lead to the same place anyway. It'll be fine. So I'm afraid we're going to be walking right into the rain in a minute. It's going to be driving wind and rain all the way back down to the vein, I think. So I'm sorry about that. There's literally nothing I can do. Nothing I can do about it. But yeah, it's just the way it is. Enjoy it. Okay, back on the path that I normally come down. That was alright actually, because there are a couple of dodgy bits, well not dodgy bits, but there's like a little down climb here, a little mini one, which could have been a bit sketchy with all this water, but we didn't have to do that. It would have been fine. Especially in these shoes. Sorry. I'm not plugging them. I'm not paid by them or anything, I'm not sponsored. But hey, credit where it's due, you know. Right, so we get to the crossroads here. If we were going to go straight on, we'd end up hitting Pike Stickle. And as I've mentioned on numerous videos, this whole area, but particularly over there and Harrison Stickle, were part of a Neolithic axe factory. And the axe heads were actually found all over the country. So they're obviously, you know, high value that that people traded them and end up all over the place. I've never actually seen one of the axe heads. I'd love to see one. This is proper soaking rain. Proper English summer weather, isn't it? By heck, it's wonderful. We love it, don't we? It's the best feeling ever. It's not so great when you're in a bivvy bag. That was, I've had better moments in my life, but this bit's alright. Walking. Can you hear me? I don't know. So we're gonna get down here now. This is beautiful, this bit here. Have a look at this. It's a shame it's clagged in, you can't see the full view. But still, it's quite impressive. Just, you know, the drop off down into the gill. And then we'll, yeah, I'm just gonna bomb it down now. Bomb it all the way to the vein. Probably not talk much. I'll just see you there. Just have a look at bits. There's Harrison Stickle. Pike and Stickle's all that way. Right, let's go. Can you hear the thunderous sound of Dungeon Gill? Look at that. And a bit further down, when it drops off, you can see it from miles away. You can see it, you know, way down on Windermere. This white thread. Look at that. Now that's a gorge. Tell you what, all this here is eroding, look. You can see big clumps of it have dropped down there and down there. All this is going to go. Hell, get out of here before it does. Scary. Look at this place. That overhang there, that looks like it's all going to go at any moment as well, doesn't it? All this jumble of rocks here. Whew. It will do one day. Let's hope it's not now. Hey, here it is. You know, no matter how impressive it might seem for us to camp out for one night. You know, in the rain. These guys are out in it every day. Little lambs as well. Look at that view. My goodness. There's pike cow. Can you see anything? Pike cow is there, just kind of looming in the mist there. This path gets a lot easier in a minute. God, there's a river down here as well, look. Almost got waste. That's it, that's the worst of it done. See side pike there, look. Lingmoor. Okay, just missed that. I just ended up on my ass. It's putting mud all over the camera. Face planted you at the ground again. And it's weird because I just slipped and I just thought to myself, wow, that's the first time I've slipped all day coming down, you know, in this rain, in these shoes. How fantastic is that? And then literally as I thought that, whoosh, on my ass, and I've hurt my ankle, so. Okay, so we can see where we were last night, just up there. Harrison Stickle there, the pointy one, it's now in the cloud. We're just to the right of that by the gully there. Yeah, no wonder it's so flipping windy. But we're just getting to Pike How now. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to leave it to you to do it. Yes. Thank you. I wonder how many people said, how many of you guys actually said brown cow right at that moment. I was just walking down here and thinking, why can't I hear music? I thought it was some kind of weird, spooky fairy type stuff going on. It's me fucking alarm. My alarm's going off at 6 o'clock. I've been up for hours. In fact, I've been up all night. All night, all day yesterday. What are you doing? What the hell are you doing? I'm sorry if I look a mess, but I'm sorry if I look like a drowned rat. Oh, that's looking moody, isn't it? Look at that pavy arc. Look at side pike. This whole scene actually is quite spectacular, isn't it? In these conditions. You know, you've got to be in it to see this sort of stuff. You've got to endure the claggage and the rain and everything else. Rainage. Rainage. Okay, this is what I was talking about before. This is Dungeon Gale, so we've just come down through that cleft here, look, Thorn Crag, and down, look at it. We'll get a better look at it in a minute when we're down here. Okay, here we go, look. Look at that, it looks like we're in Hawaii or something. It doesn't look like England, I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody says. It does not look like England. If only I had my camera, look at that. What a shot that would be, the hurdy, side pike, everything. Hey hurdies. Oh. You look like a drowned rat. Hey, look. See that woods there, patch of woods there? That's where the van is, right there. So New Dungeon Gill is there, Stickle Barn, everything else is there. So 5 to 7 minutes, it's not going to be, I think 15 at this rate. Okay, that's where we went up yesterday. It's looking full, isn't it? Much fuller. Well, the right hand side there, I don't know if you can see the path, and then we crossed it a bit further up. That's looking lovely. Look at that, wow. It's cute, isn't it, this little bit? I always like this little section. It's funny, you know, we've gone from drought, because we had no rain for, what, 6 weeks, maybe even more. Now we're having all the rain. Look at that! Wonderful. That's a Dungeon Gill. The gate pond.
Everything's so green at the moment. I mean, look at the vibrant green here. The water. God, what a wonderful place. Okay, here we are, back at the van. We made it, we survived, yay! Live to fight another day. Right, I think what I'm going to do is get in and get over to Ambleside. I'm going to park outside of Styles right now and then get changed outside. Well, not in the van, but outside, outside of Styles. Look at the state. Absolutely. I've put my bag in here because I don't want it in the back. It's going to be, it's just going to make everything wet, so I'll keep it. I don't even know if you can see it. Can you see anything? It's so dark. It's so dark. Right, let's get to Ambleside. Well, you can't get much more outside Styles than that, can you? It's right there. But hey, it's 16 minutes past 7. I still can't speak. So we've got over 2 hours yet. It opens at 9:30. So I think there's nothing for it other than to just get in the back, get changed, and have a lie down. Just have a lie down. And maybe have a bit of a debrief about what's happened last night and the BIVVY bag and what have you, and yeah, stuff. Let's get in the back. Okay. You come here. Right, I'm hoping no one can see in here. So I've got all my clothes in here. Nice dry clothes. And then I'm gonna get on my bed. Sorted. Right, you don't want to see this. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, all done. Got a massive pile of wet clothes to sort out now. And all the stuff that's in the bag as well. In the front, the bivvy, the sleeping bag and the sleeping mat are completely sodden. Nice damp house for a few days. But just a great experience. I mean, would I do that again? Would I go bivvying again? Yeah, I think I would. It's different to camping in a tent. So if I'd been in a tent last night, I would have, not a drop of water would have got in. I would have been completely dry this morning. But then I would have got soaked walking down, but I would have been dry all night. But I definitely want to go bivvying again because I think it is a great way to just to feel immersed in nature, but definitely not in those conditions. I think I'd like to go a sunny evening somewhere, you know, get a nice sunset, nice sunrise, take the camera. So yeah, but that was a good, like I said, it's a good baptism of fire. If I can do that, I can do anything in the bivvy, so we're good. So, parked outside of Styles. Let's see if you can see. Can you see? It might be a bit bright now, I don't know. But yeah, we're going to get in there and get some scrannage. I'm absolutely Hank Marvin. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you got something out of this. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you back out on the next adventure, next video, whatever it is. Like I said last time, I've got no idea what's coming, but I'll see you then.